Okay, so what if the mysteries of spiritual enlightenment could actually be solved by neuroscience? I mean, really think about that for a second. Today, we're diving into a pretty unique manuscript that makes that exact claim, proposing a scientific path to nirvana.
Yeah, you heard that right. That is the central, and let's be honest, pretty audacious claim of the text we're exploring. It's a radical idea. It suggests the path to spiritual liberation isn't just found in ancient texts or meditation, but in the actual circuits and chemistry of our own brains.
So the big question is, who would make such a profound claim? To really understand the theory, we first have to understand the visionary who's behind it.
Well, here he is. The author is Satya Prakash Dubey, an independent researcher. And get this, he's based in Badrinath, India, a town nestled way up in the Himalayas that's known for its deep spiritual significance. This context is really important, you know? It places the author right at this crossroads of ancient wisdom and modern scientific ambition.
Now, this isn't just some abstract theory he cooked up. The author's entire quest stems from a single pivotal moment, a personal catalyst that apparently changed everything.
And the origin point is incredibly specific, September 15th, 2011. On this day, the author claims to have had this profound experience, a direct recognition of eternal intelligence. This one single event becomes the foundation for his entire scientific and spiritual journey.
So, how does a personal revelation like that transform into a scientific thesis? This is where we get to the heart of the author's proposal, to use neuroscience to explain nirvana, and in doing so, change the world.
So what is the grand claim exactly? If neuroscience could actually decode this state of being, what would that even mean for the rest of us?
The author's definition of nirvana is absolutely key here. It's not framed as some mystical, unknowable state. He sees it as a solvable biological puzzle, a state that, once understood, could prove that liberation is possible while we are alive, not after death, and could even provide the key to curing diseases.
The author presents humanity as existing in one of two states. Over on the left, you've got our current reality, which he describes as an unrecognized illusion that's just plagued by diseases. But then, on the right, we have our potential future, a state of liberation. And this is achieved simply by recognizing that illusion, which leads to freedom and, he claims, a solution to diseases.
Of course, a claim this big needs a plan. So how does the author propose to turn a personal revelation into scientific proof for the entire world? The roadmap he lays out is surprisingly straightforward. It's a three-step plan. First, get the credentials, a certificate in neuroscience. Second, use that scientific knowledge to formally explain the nirvana state. And finally, the most crucial step, demonstrate to the world where the illusion lies, so that everyone else can see it too.
This brings us to the final and maybe most profound part of the manuscript, the ultimate promise. What happens to a person, or to all of humanity, once this illusion is finally recognized?
According to the author, the key is simply recognition. The moment the illusion is truly seen for what it is, a door to a new reality just swings open for anyone.
The outcome, in the author's own words, is that by stepping out of the illusion, anyone can become an eternal being. So we're not just talking about a change in perspective here. This is a proposed transformation of human existence itself.
And what does it mean to be an eternal being? Well, it means attaining the very thing the author claims to have experienced back in 2011, eternal intelligence. This is presented as the final destination, the ultimate reward of this entire journey.
And that's where this manuscript leaves us, with a question that challenges our most basic categories. Could the line between science and enlightenment truly be erased? What would a world like that even look like? It's a pretty wild thought, and that's the one we'll leave you with.